I really don't know if I want to play Phyrexian Revoker. I'm kind of convinced about most of the cards, but Phyrexian Revoker just seems so bad. Yeah, I'll be right back. All right. Let's play some Yawgmoth. So I made some changes to the decks last time, and I was playing them. So I cut a Colony Garden and Essence Warden, which was not super impressive lately, and I added 2 Birds of Paradise. So the idea with this is like more often you have like a turn 1 dork, right? Because you have like playing basically 50% more dorks. And then the second, basically, Colony Garden is not so needed when you have already like a way to, like a good turn 1 play. You know, Colony Garden is kind of a good turn 1 play as well, and it's also fine to draw late game. So it's kind of a mana dork late game too that you can sacrifice for free. So that's my idea. And the idea is that you want to be playing grist. Seems really, really good right now. So you can go like, let's say opponent pairs like a Ravagan or something. You can go turn 1 Birds of Paradise, turn 2 grist, kill the Ravagan. And this is pretty good. So we're playing 3 grist. Then a sideboard, variety of cards. I'm really not in love with this, but I really don't know what else to play. So Kami, Khan Liberated, turn 33. Thanks for the follow. But I want to try the Phyrexian Revoker also against like decks like the you know, decks like Asmon actually. I missed it, you know. I missed the Phyrexian Revoker sometimes. Also, it means you can do more plays of like turn to Dork, turn 1 Dork, turn to Eldritch, which is also fine. You know, doesn't happen too much, but this apple, guys, it's awesome. Orange? Does anybody want to play with me? Yeah. I tell you one leak, which is so bad. So decide not to play it anymore. I like this hand because like turn 1 Ignobble Hierarch into turn 2 Wall of Roots Ignobble Hierarch into turn 3 Yawgmoth. I feel it, you know, like it's a good alternative when there's a lot of hate for Yawgmoth. So if Yawgmoth becomes like a very popular deck, maybe it's good to have it because like a secondary win condition. But the thing is that it really is like a, you know, the cards themselves are so bad. The good thing with the Yawgmoth deck is that the Undying creatures are actually pretty decent. You know? When you're playing like your Undying creatures, like Yawgmoth and everything. They're like a, you know, they're good on rate. It's like a, I was gonna bold that. Right. Probably playing against Morktide. Okay, I'm gonna save my fetch line. I think it's important to always save your fetch line with this deck because, like next turn, for example, I could just play get a Dire Arbor, right, and have an extra sack. So, but the Scorio combo, like the cards are not really that good on rate, I feel. Like at 3 mana 1/2, it's not really where you want to be. Wow, I did not expect Temple Garden to be fetched there. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna jam Yak now. Just in case my opponent plays like some. I think it's good to get just Yak down, and yeah, next turn is. We have you in a backup, we can draw a card. If the third time Raveler me, then I can kill it. So now the question is, do I sack this to draw a card, or do I keep it? Questions. If I draw a card, it's better if I still need to draw land, but most likely I'll draw land, right? Yeah. Probably playing Escape Shift again. They're Yawgmoth, nice. Exactly what I needed. Maybe I should have kept it. Alright, so double green, Yawgmoth. Fairy. Okay, we need to draw a land next turn, guys. To be able to cast this Yawgmoth. One mission Flanders. I'm gonna attack him plus with the grist. That's not as good as you think. You get the same damage dealt to you. Absolutely not as good as you think. They need to wait for me to attack. Man, it feels good to play a deck you're confident with. Yep. I have a grist. I have people Yawgmoth in hand. If I draw a land, I'm probably just win, right? But very nice is what a card. Alright. Alright. One is playing removal tribal. Probably Escape Shift. Probably one Thought Shoes. I think they play that many counter spells, no? May Abrupt Decay to answer Dryads and stuff, or like also to answer the name of that card is to answer Dryad and to answer Ryan 6. I think Rex Sage can be this, especially you could play like Chalice or Cage or some shit like this. So let's do that. Endurance. I actually like Friction Revoker. I think the matchup. I don't think Endurance is that good. I like this. I don't think Veil of Summer. They didn't play a lot of counter spells, right? So I think we can cut a couple of Yawgmoths in this kind of matchup, and kind of accelerating is good. Got a wall, I think. Okay, they probably play. Is it called? They probably play Renan 6, right? So maybe we're just gonna do these and play Yawgmoth instead, and just kind of go to town. Yeah, because I really don't want, you know, like if you have like double dork hand and they have like turn 6 turn 2, Pressure on the draw. Sound looks great. I had so many hands today with no lands. Put the Die Arbor back. I think in general you want to put the Die Arbor back. I mean, they're gonna have what I feared here, which is the turn 1, turn 2, round 6, but you don't necessarily want to get your Ignohark killed turn 2. Actually, I like more the idea of passing here, finding an overgrown town, and then playing Wall of Roots Ignohark next turn. Probably better, honestly, because this way they don't use their mana so efficiently, right? It's like if they have a removal now, they kind of use it. If they play a Ram, they kind of ping it directly. They can ping next turn, but then I can court for Dry Arbor. So actually, I kind of like this play like this. I got to fetch, get myself an overgrown thumb tap. No! Why you want to be in my hand so much? Why do you want to be in my hand so much? Yeah, of course now I can kill the Ignohark, but maybe not. Nope. That's actually a really bad draw. I mean, maybe. Actually, they played the fairy, no, the prismatic ending me. Can't really court, so whatever. Okay, you got removal. You go. You play removal, opponent, I get it. Expressive iteration too? What? I'm playing just straight up control. Steam bench. From the exile. They shock. Bold prismatic ending. Bolt. You get pinged. Pass. Land, please. Alright. I mean, that's kind of bad, but maybe we got to untap with this. Back to exile, maybe? And then start courting for things, and maybe just do something, right? But I was thinking about the path. I really wish I had a Dry Arbor in my deck right now. Like, actually, on all of these turns, I would have definitely have courted for the Dry Arbor. But you know, I put it back, and I still did throw it again. May shouldn't have fetched to keep it on the bottom. I was probably playing like some kind of 4-color tap out control. Maybe I should play probably Scape Shift, right? There's a lot of mountains here. I'm gonna drill and tank. I have nothing to do, so you go. How many leagues do I usually play a day a week? I don't play every day. When I do play, I normally play 1 league. I know it's kind of rookie numbers. That's what it is, you know. So if I draw a land, I can actually kill the Jace, so it's pretty good because I can find. Oh, maybe I can't. Maybe when I path to exile, I can't. Land, please. Okay, that's fine. That will do. Will that do? Oh yeah. I think I'll play around. It's a good question, actually. How many do I play? Like max 3 per week, I think. 3 or 4 per week. Depends on the week too. Like some weeks I'm very busy, and I think killing the Jays here is really worthwhile. Some weeks I'm very busy, and some weeks I'm not. right? So how good is Calling Garden, by the way? So I get to play more. Wall of Omens, you got it. So it depends a bit. So if you want to get very, like if you want to play, so you're wondering how long it will take you to learn how to play scales? I mean, my opponent did not have anything last turn. Like, they actually had nothing at all. Currently, 1, 2... I gotta tap these. 4... Yawgmoth. So I can reset this one, this one. That's 3/4 mana only. I need 1 more mana. Okay, so we go. You die. So I think you play like 1 or 2 leagues per week, but it's like you focus while you're playing. You can be actually. Okay, that's lethal. No? Ah, no. I could court for the last one. Let's leave it like that. Now I can do this, sack this. So I have an Essence Warden here, funnily enough. I could have been in a good shape. I haven't played a land this turn yet, so that's also this. I don't think they have Path to Exile. If not, they probably would have done it already. That's not a line we would like. So go here, sack here. There's an Abrupt Decay. So go here, sack here. Alright, so now we court. And now we found Zulaport, and we win. Oh, I don't have Zulaport! Oh no, they're fucking retards! I don't have Zulaport, and they concede anyway. Okay, nice. Nice, nice. Easy gamer. So what you're saying is like, how many leagues do you play? Yeah, I've been playing in PIP for a while, and it was going okay, and that's yes, what to do, but I haven't posted a winning record yet with it. It also depends a lot on, like, honestly, how good your opponents are, how prepared they are, you know. Like, I played the league the other day, where I played against a John player, which is normally a good matchup, and my opponent went turn 2 Doughty White Walker, turn 3 Collector Roof, Force of Vigor, Engineer Explosives, you know, like, and then you're like, okay, you beat me, you know, like, yes, you have the sideboard cards that beat me. So sometimes, you know, this will happen, and I wouldn't get too caught up. But I would say if you're playing online is relatively, other than Saga, the deck is pretty cheap. And I think to learn the deck, you don't even need Saga. You can just play without the Saga, right? And you could still do pretty well. I did 4-1 a league without Saga one day, trying it out. I think the best then, if you have MTGO and you're willing to play, is just to really analyze your plays. Not just like play, not like play like I'm doing right now, which I'm playing kind of fast, you know. But really try to think what your plays, and even if don't think about the result, you know, not think about winning or losing. Just think about your lines, think about why you're doing things. And yeah, and eventually, and also watch your replays. You know, try to figure out what did I play this right, did I not play this right. Even if you want to, you join the Discord of Harness Scales. You can ask questions there, and that's a Lurus hand. I'll keep. And you can even, if you record yourself playing MTGO, I can watch it. And then you can, tell me what you think. Probably playing as this Lurus, Darcy deck. Bullshit. you record yourself, I can have a look at it, and this actually triggers me so much, this interaction. I get 2 freeze cries just because. Should I like Yawgmoth or should I Yawgmoth? I think turn 1 Yawgmoth is kind of good because it makes it so they don't. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, of course, winning is nice, like, I understand, like, everybody loves winning. But the truth is that winning is not easy. You know what I mean? Like, winning comes as a consequence of you understanding the lines more than a how to say, like a wish for it, So I would say if you really play tight, you win. But also sometimes some blinds playing tight, you will lose, right? And that's okay. How are you, Tuna Beans, mate? What's up? I'm playing some UR Morktide. I think this is a bad matchup for this deck. It's not Morktide, sorry. It's like Lurus. Maybe Shadow also. Thoughts is me, alright. So they will have... If they put a creature there, no, they will land. Then I will... They're probably playing Shadow. So, getting the score too on me. Nice. So, just honestly, like, the first 6 months I was going to the LGS, I was never having a positive record. And I didn't start playing so long ago. I started playing around 2.5 years ago, more or less. So January 2019, that was my start. They did the Wall of Roots. Probably a good pick. The attack. Don't want Yawgmoth, man, telling them, hey, hello, how are you? So this is a good draw. I don't think I need to make their mana any easier. So I think what I'm going to do here is try to overload the removal spell a little bit. Oh, yeah. I'm playing Null Hierarch and Yawgmoth. Maybe like beat them. The thing is, like, they shocked so liberally that it could be that they're just playing Scourge of the Skyclave, right? It looks like they could be playing Scourge of Shadows here. Could also have played this and sacked it for Yawgmoth. Maybe that would have been better. Huh. Actually, probably better. So attack, you block, them block, I mean, it could be they just double shot because they want to, right? Like, they're probably just playing Grixis. I don't think they play... Yeah, I'm just gonna attack, Maybe they are playing Shadow. Yeah. But, like, also, like, watching me play Scales and then, like, figuring out... Okay, like, pausing is always important. And look... have patience, Like, I think Scales is one of these decks that really rewards people for, like, taking their time and really understanding it. And sometimes, like, we think we know and then we don't know, really. Good thing is, like, I can also, like, Eldritch for Grist and kill whatever. Even that BRC. Maybe just get lures in their hands. Wow, nothing? Interesting. I guess a counter spell? I don't really want to play CI. I guess I could play CI. No, I wouldn't play the Blooming Marsh, right? So they got a counter spell. I don't know really what. But then they must be holding up something, right? Could get Eldritch for... Yeah, just kind of like jamming the Strangler guys. Attacking with everyone. Although, to be fair, like, actually, just attacking with the Strangler guys seems like the best line. Because if they do something to trigger, like, to get an instant on their graveyard, then they still need to trade the DRC, right? They probably have K command. So, yeah. And then next time we can Eldritch the Strangler guys for Yawgmoth and win, maybe, or at least control the battlefield from there. Because if I attack with the Young Wolves, and then they, let's say, bolt a Young Wolf, K command, target player, discards a card, deals 2 damage to any target, and this deals 2 damage to this target. Alright. So this will be a 3-2. I guess I'm discarding Blooming Marsh or Yavimaya. They know the Blooming Marsh. Like, they don't... Doesn't matter, right? Discard Yavimaya, play the Blooming Marsh. Yeah. So now they need to attack with this, so no more blocks. You go. So, let's see. Maybe they just put lures in their hand and they're freaking dead. Thoughts cover themselves, maybe. No. Fatal Push. Maybe Fatal Push and Strangler, guys. Inquisition. Ah, man. Inquisition's rough. Inquisition's a really good draw by them. They put the card on the graveyard. It was Terminate. So they're looking for some... I guess they go just look for the... Maybe they just play a Scorch here. Man, them discarding here was brutal. Alright, I guess it's just attack. No, maybe I should cast it first. If they have another Call Against Command, it's kind of bad. I should cast first. Ah, wrong in the lock. Okay. Alright, this is playing kind of like beat down, like I kill your dudes thing. Take 2 here. I was fine you're playing food and then I closed my eyes. God, I love it. My opponent has 1 card left in their hand, too. And they need to attack with this. So this is going to be 5 damage. So if I find a way to sack this, I win. Not the worst. Also, Yawgmoth is lethal. Court of Calling is lethal. They concede. Long live the dorks, mates. I think these are kind of an early concession, but whatever. Veil of Summer seems okay. I really like Endurance against this kind of deck. I really don't like Get Off Messenger on this against this kind of deck. Too aggressive. Maybe we can cut a couple of Birds of Paradise. It just dies so early, especially on the draw. They're probably kind of bad. Maybe an Eldritch. Yeah. And then Volley Bound Nation. Thanks for follow. And then I'll cut an Orberg. Also, yeah, cutting Orberg versus that deck, it makes a lot of sense. Because you know, like they benefit from the Orberg actually. On the play, maybe color Wall of Roots and for the Birds of Paradise, but on the draw, yeah, you know, the foot deck was actually pretty fun. You know, like it's kind of like this deck that is just there's so many. How that with like there's so many lines, there's so many things you can do. Super fun. Like I like decks with options, you know. I know you guys notice this. I know you barely watch me. But I like decks that have options, that have like complicated lines, that are like technical in their execution. That you know there is like a development to it. You know, it's not just I kind of like the decks I hate the most are like the aggressive deck. You know, like the decks like that's a bit awkward. But I'm not gonna like mulligan a hand again that has like spells and Veil of Summer against like a black deck, right? So it could be like they go DRC into or like Ravagan into. Yeah, Patas not so good. Like they don't go turn 1 discard, but instead they go like, oh, this is turn 1 discard for sure, right? All right, you get me. I mean, this is whatever, right? Like, yeah, we trade a card that I don't really, you know, Hapata, of course, Veil of Summer. Wow, interesting. I always yield to these because some. This is not a bad draw actually. This is a big stone wall. If we get to Yawgmoth, I think we win the game. They must have been playing Shadow, right? Like, there's no way they don't play Shadow. Probably have a counter spell there. Maybe just play counterspell. Dude, just gonna play this. Fuck you. Probably finding an overgrown Tom anyway, right? I mean, I think that looks so much like them having a counterspell. And if they have a bolt, they have a bolt, right? They have a bolt. But this literally look like them having a counterspell, so. It also needs a land drop. Shush! I really want to draw land, so I'm not gonna fetch right now. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and play the Hapatra. It's just like a less good card. Yeah, the counterspell is very obvious. Oh, Drowning the Law. Then enough turn. Let's see what they do. If they get lures in their hand, then I can go like double Strangler guys. If they don't not, oh, they do nothing. Yield 3 end step. Okay, I think I need to kind of also fetch a forest, not fetch an overgrown Tom, and then in this way hold up to the Dry Arbor. But it's probably just gonna jam these two guys, right? Yeah, I don't know. Should I do that? Like, Vomi March? Maybe I don't want to draw more lands, actually. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's not draw an overgrown Tom. We're gonna have a lot of life lose. Alright. Oh, and Endurance is good. I think, though, like, having this situation where I can do this. I play one. And then play the next one. And then I can Endurance later. Alright, so I'll also play this guy. They have the drown for that one. Actually, oh, yeah. Alright. Could have maybe, if I had another green source, I guess I could have. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. They don't really have exile base removal. Should they finally commit to the battlefield somehow? They just have a discard spell. Yep. Both of these cards are very good, so I don't really mind whichever they take. This is probably their draw as well. I don't know. They take the Yawgmoth. That makes sense, maybe. 3 cards. They fetch. I don't know. Maybe they shock. They get a Scourge of the Skyclavian. It's only a 2/2 though. Shadow 5/5. All right. They do play Shadow. Eh? All right. I'll pass. Rudy, thanks for the follow. He is like, we talked for, yeah. That's a land. So that's like the last 2 draws have been lands. I think I'm gonna probably just Endurance them here. Get some of the Delirium. They don't have Delirium yet, but means that if I get to, I mean I have like 2 beaters or like 1 beater. Endurance also doesn't die to Bold, which is relevant. I could also Endurance myself, but they have already played 2 rounds in the log, right? So. Also drawing a Yawgmoth would be fantastic, of course. This time flash is so good. Team blocking damage just makes sense. If they're holding up the 3rd round, it's better, but Since they're playing also Lurus, maybe they have the K command here. Ball roots. That looks like a K command to me. With a wall roots or Yawgmoth? Probably Yawgmoth, right? Maybe to block is better, but I'm still 17. They lethal next turn, so they really cannot attack me. So there's like they can get a, this to be a 12th. So like either have to mobile rage as the last card I die. Yeah, they have to mobile rage as the last card I'm dead. Let's have a lot of good top decks. Lures in hand. Yep. Not Dax. Grist? I don't think we play that. No, we just pass. Probably my opponent has nothing, but I can play it next turn, right? I mean, I know they can... Also keeps it up to, like, in case they have a K command. I could pretend I have a Veil of Summer. Unless they draw, like, a bubble, I think we're fine here. That's Lurus. Funny I could tap the Steam Bands and not the... That means they don't have red. Like, they definitely don't have a Bolt here, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll play the other Yawgmoth. A bit of a stalemate here. We just like, if we find a chord, we find a Eldritch Evolution, we find a grist. Now they have Bolt. This is a top deck right now. Ravagan, sure. It's just a hard cast Ravagan. That's the top deck for now. This is for sure it is, right? Because like a quick cast last turn, they didn't do it. Also, they don't have K command. Alright. I didn't play Dry Arbor yet, so I'm gonna play this and get Dry Arbor into play. I break a lot. This is the third line I draw in a row. And a Yawgmoth too. Probably shocks or like fetches at least. Fetch stuff, okay. So if they find the mobile rage, I'm dead. Because it's like gonna deal me like I can likely block with everyone, I'm not dead. But then they attack with everything. Right? So. Crooks, alright. Also, if they go to 3, like a Graph Messenger kills them, like to 1, sorry. Ah, okay. They cast it with Lurus, amazing. I was like, what? How did they do that? So that will deal me 3 more. Okay, it's just... I don't know, like this is probably has happened before in my life, but... I have 3 attackers, I have 3 blockers. One of them is Lifelinker. Alright, I go to 10. I'm gonna get Dry Arbor down. Okay, guys, courts. That will be this guy with Crux anyway, so might as well just play it. I don't know if they do still play the Marble Rage, but man, I've bricked. I've drawn 3 lands and a Yawgmoth in a row. So yeah. Oh. They probably meant to tap it as black. This card is gonna kill me in like 4 turns, right? So it's not good. Like 3 turns. I don't think I will pop this bet on Catacombs because that makes the turn like faster. Maybe I have Drown in the Log too. Wow, man. What a flot. Actually drew 4 lands in a row. Abundant Harvest, anyone? What a flop, guys. 4 lands in a row. Like, that is like the Flotterino. And the reason I'm playing the land is that, you know, my opponent's just gonna discard anyway with the Crocs, alright, so. Yeah. I don't know if I still play them more well rates. It's very hard to know, right? I would say so, right? If I was playing at the Shadow deck, I would register at least 1 more well rates to have an out to situations like this. Yep. This Croxa, man, dealing us the damage. They also could have like a K command, right? But I mean, we draw a chord, we can K command, and still only have 4 life though. Oh my god. The 5th line in a row. So they have K command, deal 2, we concede. Wow. They have the K command also. Okay, my opponent just drew like a god. Yep, I draw lands. It's okay, it happens. Sometimes you draw lands. Just play counter spells, man. This guy's so bad against counter spells. We don't have a court. I mean, we were set up there, you know, like we didn't have the endurance to prevent their Croxa from returning and the lures from getting no value, but yeah, that was just tough. I think on the play I'm a bit more favored, especially you get to like cast a Veil Summon or something. They're playing really deep, like black spells, right? It's not like a mono red deck with a blue and a black splash. My opponent also took like 5 ever to make the choices. I drew 5 lands in a row. Like, did not cast a spell. My last spell casted was this Yawgmoth on turn 8, and I died on turn 13. I'll keep this hand, you know. It's fine. They want to get Overgrown Tom. They move to 6. So do I get Overgrown Tom? Or do I save this for Dry Harbor? I kind of like playing this because maybe that deters them from playing a... Is this a BDQ? No. I'm sorry. I am not playing the BDQ. Is it a Ravagan? Yep. No, you see. Could get a Dry Harbor here, but looks kind of bad, no? It's just, you know, like, I don't think I want to help them, right, by attacking, so I'll just hold back. I just, you know, it starts too late for me. Like, it starts at 4, so that means that you need to play for, like, until 1 or something. That's just way too late. Scourge of the Skyclave. Could Strangler the guys to kill this. Probably gonna go like Second Strangler pass. And then go like Yawgmoth next turn. They need to deal me damage if they want their Scorch to grow, right? Inquisition is bad. Well, it's bad, it only takes the Eldritch Evolution. I still have the Yawgmoth. They can counter it, but Yawgmoth is also 4 mana cost, right? So they get the Bolt in the graveyard. Interesting. Funny enough, I guess, does it make sense to not fetch first? Yeah, Unearth is a card that I'm sure has been suggested and even tried by people, you know. But it's also a kind of card that, does it make the strategy better? You know, because it doesn't return Yawgmoth. Why not wall into Yeast? Because I'm a player. Should have done wall into Grease, you're right. I don't know why. Sorry, wall into... I should have done wall into Scorch. Definitely. That means they need to bolt me. Are you for real? They just sacrificed it? Sure. I'm into it. Yeah, probably Nerd can also reanimate Grease, you're right. That is the truth. That is true. That's like weird, that attack. Why would they do that? They cannot drown this. Ahora voy, van a terminar la partida, voy. Yeah, I should play the wall. I would have been in such better shape if I had the wall into the... I don't think they play counter spell. I mean, with a 3-color mana base. Maybe they do. Yeah, that was an interesting attack. Like, Drown doesn't stop it. Push, maybe. No, Drown maybe kills. Yeah. Yep. Do you guys think they trade this? Yeah, that's probably one of the better ones. Okay, Magab Yak. Maybe I just trade these, honestly. Like, I think I can get aggressive now because I have Yawgmoth into play. Probably the green red is very good, but Ingenious Smith is also very, very good. Like when I played it, I'm always been very impressed. One sec, guys. I need to take a break. Scourge of the Skyclave. Right. I can probably trade here. It's sort of effective too. Can make this a 5/4, and this a 3/3. Hmm. All right. So I think the green white is actually really, really good too. I think I'm not like if I had to have a tournament, yes, tomorrow, let's say, I don't know what I would play. Tricks within tricks within tricks, guys. Okay, shit, I did. Ah, I think we got them, guys. You guys think we got them? Yeah, it's cool. Bold me. All right, so we trade in the end. Ah, we trade in the end. Yeah, it's so cool, man. Lures in hand, land, tap, pass. Pretty good draw. How do we do this? We do like green. Then we do like this. Oh, I don't see a vowel in the deck. Yawgmoth just dominates the board, guys. He goes down and he's like, companions. Come on me. I have a second Yawgmoth. Let's call it the safety Yawgmoth. You never save around Yawgmoth because it can always sacrifice you, but it cannot sack itself. This is like one of the most beautifully designed cards in like recent memory. It's legendary, which is good. It's a human and has protection from humans, so he cannot activate their abilities, he cannot target himself. So he cannot sacrifice himself. It also even says, well, actually, I guess he could do that, but he cannot put minus counters on itself, for example. My opponent just does nothing, sure. I'm into it, I'm into it. The hunger. Hunger. Na 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 na. That's a K command. 2 damage, discard a card. I discard the grist. I guess they also have a bolt, right? So if I discard the grist, I just get myself, a Yawgmoth. Also, I can just play Yawgmoth, play grist, right? I also could try to draw into Veil, but I think just discarding grist, playing second Yawgmoth is good. But I want to attack with the messenger too, you know? Well, maybe it's right. Like, maybe Jack just to sack here. You're right, you're right. This is probably better. I always go to stack here, you know. We have to draw, we have to look. Then we draw cards. Okay, so that's the second grist. That's a very easy solution then. No choices anymore. I cannot undo it. Fuck. Yawgmoth? Here you go. One has one card in hand. It's a Lurus of the Dream Den. Alright, that looks desperate. Lurus? Any one drop? DRC, I guess. Was it 6? Should have left them in Twilight Mire untapped. They don't use their mana. Interesting. I think I untap, right? Court of Calling. Good. Bolt? No. Na 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 na. Okay, we got this. Easy. Go. Ooh, tough game, man. Tough game. Nice. Nice, nice. At the PC, I don't know what I say, but thanks for following, mate. So, really, Rudius, since you're here, I think, if you're still here, I really find this deck to be really, really strong right now. Like, Prismatic Ending is no joke. And it works, like, this deck just works super well together. I mean, I've been really excited with it. Yes. I'll keep it. Very hard to cast this boy, but we can go turn 1 in Novel, turn 2 Wall of Roots. We're gonna make 3 mana, right? So we can either go Grist or we can go Wall of Roots, make a think. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's enchantments. That's 1 mana per enchantment, right? So I really don't need to kill it right now. Like, this is basically mana dork right now. Could be they play the thing that allows them. Dude, Ignoble is so OP in this deck. I'm really considering, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go this. Wall Roots. This guy. Pass. Next turn we can grist a Yawgmoth. If they have the card that Enchanter is a good deck. Well, at least I have Zulaport in my deck now. I hate to have Zulaport in my deck. It feels bad, mates. That's 4 mana right now. Let's see. I mean, we can win with Zulaport plus Yawgmoth plus the loop, right? And and also with the Get Out Messenger. So we just kind of need to slow them down as much as possible. Reds, or they may play Blood Moon here. Wow, Blood Moon is a crazy one. Second one, now they play 2 enchantments. Or do they have Blood Moon? I mean, honestly, not the biggest deal. I have a lot of stuff, right? So it's hard to cast this guy now, but I am playing for Ignore Hierarchy. Yeah. Card is bomb. Ignore Hierarchy being awesome here. This allows me to cast my dudes, sacrifice Yawgmoth, heal you, pass. Now we need to find a Court of Calling at some point. Hopefully that's like Enchantress Presence. That's annoying. Oh no, they are not enchantment. Maybe they have Solitary Confinement. Confinement is... Dude, another Sanctum Weaver. That stuff. That's a lot of mana. And a Utopia Sprawl. Which they kind of tap weirdly, right? They could have had 2 mana out of it. But... Oh, I guess they just drew it. So I can cast... So I can basically cannot really answer these, so whatever. I'll play a land. I can cast Eldritch Evolution. So I can... Okay. I can get Yawgmoth down. I guess we attack first, we end Eldritch later. We reset this guy. Yeah. Attack for 3. Don't block. Alright. Then we go green. Green this. Sack wall roots. Fine. Yawgmoth Strand Physician. Reset this guy. Sack this guy. That's a good draw. Sack this. Can't really cast that. Green, red, wall roots. So, target. Here, sack here. Paradise. So here, sack here. Concord of calling for another Yawgmoth. Explodist. Oh, that's another one. Okay. So now we go here, 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 here. Oh no, I don't have enough green. Ah. Ah. And we pass the turn. I can court for whatever. I can go for Graph Messenger and win the game next turn. Like I wanna what is this? Yeah. I want to have like I want to kill those things because they add like a million mana, right? And then they keep going because they have so much mana and every spell they cast is yeah. Like they play Solemnity, not Solemnity. If they play Solitary Confinement here, oh, they play a second Enchantress Presence. Like they say they have the two dorks running around right now. We're in really big trouble. Like now they draw 2 cards, but they're called to whatever, right? Only like on Thin Ice saves them here. Alright. So I think they lost almost for sure here. Like I can court, yeah. I can plus this. Can court for Graph Messenger here. Can attack first and court later, right? So I can attack with this, put them at 12, Graph Messenger, and win the game? Yeah. So I can attack with these two, right? And then I have Graph Messenger anyway. I don't have green. I don't have triple green if I attack with that thing. I need to attack with this guy only. And then Graph Messenger and win. This is just actually rare. You know, get one more body. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Nice. All right. We won Rex Age. We want probably Calling Ritual. Gives a lot of their stuff, right? We want Force of Vigor. We want Abrupt Decays. But I'll push probably not need it. Then I want all the dorks, that's for sure. Yawgmoth is not very good against the solitary confinement thing. We don't need Hapatra. I don't want Yavimaya. Yavimaya kind of helps them. I got it. This is good, but maybe not 3. Yeah, this is basically impossible to cast, right? If they have the... Yeah, this is impossible to cast. They have Blood Moon, so I think 1 is enough. Hopefully we don't draw it. The funny thing about this deck is that you play with your whole deck in hand, right? You need to kind of keep track of what you have. But yeah, killing their dorks is super important, as you could see. And honestly, if we draw land, this hand is just pure gas, right? Because we even have Force of Vigor, so I'll keep this. Like, if we hit 2 enchantments with it, it's just... I mean, obviously not that one. No, I'm a fucking retard. Well, I am. It's fine. It's okay. I wanted to play the Dry Arbor here so I could play Will of Wisdom too. Right. Other enchantments you can do Shroud. Alright, we can cast this whenever, right? So there's no need to cast it now. Give me a land dealer. Oh shit, so blessed. Can go for dry. I know you can't really go for it. So fine. But still much better to play Dry Arbor because we, it doesn't really matter. If they play another Sterling Grove, we kind of get locked, but we're not locked. You know what I mean, guys? Maybe it's just better to court for like a... I think it's maybe better to court for a... I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna court for X-Age. Yeah. Go for X-Age, kill these. They can actually play it. And then Force of Vigor these 2. Yep. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I even can attack with these. Should I try to just kill them actually? I can play Yawgmoth. Play Yawgmoth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Get another Yawgmoth. So I could like draw infinite cards, but not really have a way to kill them. So I think I like more the line where we go Dry Arbor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's no point in let's not spend our Wall of Roots, right? So let's court. Okay, did I make a mistake here? Maybe. I've been prone to mistakes this week. 2, 3, done. Get Reclamation Sage. Yep. Now they pay Saget, alright? And then on the draw stuff, stuff. Maybe look for another one, right? On the draw stuff, I think we kill their mana generators and then we slam Yawgmoth. They get Rest in Peace. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, you go, boy. So we can kill these and the Rest in Peace. Oh my god. Yeah, Sterling Grove into Rest in Peace though. If they play Sterling Grove, ooh. People white. Interesting. May have Solitary Confinement. Maybe they have the card that draws. And then they play the rest in peace. Oh. They play... Oh yeah, they play a line, play Dry Arbor. It'd be nice if I don't get Blood Mooned here. Just a thought. I can actually kill the Blood Moon too, so... Let's see what my opponent's up to. They play this thing. It's basically... It's like the... Then I'm guessing they play the Rest in Peace, and I'll kill these and the Rest in Peace. Oh, 5 mana. Ah! Bro. Kill this and this. And, no, cancel. Ah, yeah, this will be... This will be untouchable, right? So, yeah, let's do that. So, we kill these two. They can get Rest in Peace to steal. In alive. Draw cards. Goodbye, graveyards. And we pass. Well, we can do it, we'll catch Yawgmoth, and we will hit them. Should I draw? I could court for like something, but calling ritual sounds like a good draw, right? But I need to draw. I actually cannot really do a lot of drawing. The thing is, I'm not drawing cards here. You know what I mean? Okay, they're drawing cards now. All right, so we need to find. Let's do attack first, and we need to find a calling ritual. That actually destroys this and this. And we got 4 mana anyway with our board, right? So. Alright, so we just attack with everything. We need to put them down, right? So we attack with everything. That's 6 damage. I say, oh, maybe I could have, yeah. As I'll sack the plant token, the diver. Oh, shit. I can call for 2, for 3. Can call for grist and blast. Ugh. I need to look at my deck with 1 second. I went the Calling Rituals with the Force of Vigors, I have the Decay, and I have the Rexage, so... I guess Grist gives me a card every turn, which is not the worst. It's a lot of lands, boys. It's a lot of lands. We anyway can kill them next turn, right? I mean, they're a bit choked on mana. Oh. They can make sure they cannot be countered, alright? This blocks really, really well, though. Fuck. It's another Sterling Grove, alright. Ha! I gotcha! Because I have a Rest in Pieces. Alright, so this will die. This doesn't... Do I want cards? I would rather just... But now we just got to destroy everything but these. Well, at 1, 2, we get the mana. Actually, I would rather have a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's not 9 tiers. Yeah, that's the rest in pieces. So we go green, green, black, black, green, 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 black. All right, we go like this. Say okay, sack. Vale. Oh. No, why am I doing this wrong? X is 3. We do get Alright guys, that card is pretty good in the matchup. So you can see my strategy, right? They have how good was that ritual? Yeah, we killed 9 permanents, I think. And we added 9, like yeah. And then we left them with 1 card, and yeah. It's a pretty great card then. It's pretty great cards. It's also now to so many things, and we use the mana so well, right? Like, if you have 12 mana with Yak, you can basically win the game. Oh, that's rough. It happens. It's a cost. It's a cost to play that card. But I put the Hapatra back, honestly. Do I put a land? Do I put the Hapatra? It's like a... What are we playing against? We don't know. One did not mulligan, so I put the Hapatra back. But it's like, Hapatra is good when you fetch it, right? But it's also like a nice 2-drop, like 1, 2, 3, right? But having Eldritch is nice because we get to sack it. Like, this is a nice, this is a turn 4 kill. This is not, so I'll put this back. Could also put a line back. We're on the play, and, you know, we want lands. So I think with this hand, it's pretty good to fetch turn 1 forest. So I don't want to be taking so much damage. And, you know, I was very scared I clicked right over there. Yeah, this calling ritual just killed like 9 permanents and drew me. Like, actually, to be fair, maybe I should have like drawn cards with my wolf on my wall, and then just alright. What is it? Steam Benz Gamer. A good card. I don't really have a play, so I'm just gonna play this, pass, and attack. Make good have Ravagan. Do you have Dash Ravagan? Is it worth it not attacking to protect myself against Dash Ravagan? But if they Dash Ravagan, then they counter, right? Because they Dash, yeah. So if they Dash Ravagan, I'm kind of, yeah, whatever, happy. Always. So I'm gonna go like the turn 4 kill here. It's like turn 3, get off Messenger into Eldritch Evolution for Yawgmoth, and I should be winning. Of course, it depends a lot on what my opponent is up to, but them starting with this is good sign. Yeah, that ritual was crazy, man. It's like basically a rat for like everything that matters, right? Everyone's holding up counterspell here, very obviously. Huh. We could Eldritch this and have it. You know what? That's not a bad one. Is it though? This is not a bad one, or is it just a terrible one? Probably my opponent is like with Eldritch this turn, and then have a 2/2. I also just jam the Graph Messenger, right? Either way, it feels bad to do anything into open mana like this. So I'm just gonna pass, you know. Yeah. It just doesn't make sense to just jam your spell into like counter spell. Let's say my opponent plays like a prismatic ending or prismatic command, then I get to resolve my Get Off Messenger. Because if they have like counter spell into bolt, they can get to kill the thing, and that's just not good. And they're just not tapping out, which is gets fair, but at the same time, it's this is a good draw. So now what we do is they didn't tap out, and it's gonna court. I'm gonna pass and court at the end of turn. Put the pressure that way, right? I was like, oh no, I tried to do it fast, so pretend I miss my attack phase. This trick sometimes tricks people. Opponent does not even fetch. I'm gonna court. Maybe a Wall of Roots. Like, Wall of Roots, like, I don't know, probably just a Get Off Messenger, honestly. Sorry, a Stronger Guys, honestly. I wish I had the Hapatra, though. Knowing the matchup, knowing this would be like a control gamer, I would have had the Hapatra in hand there. They probably like 4 mana. We can also, one thing we can do is court for whatever, for Strangler Guys. It gets countered. Like if they try to Jace me here, I can yeah, just go for Strangularized, Eldritch it for Yawgmoth, kill Jace, draw a million cards, and just win the game later. So I think, I don't know what you guys do. Like, I know this may be common knowledge, like, you know, that people do is like they play this land, so they're never tap out of lands, right? Well, they're playing Temor apparently. It's good to have this as a stop in case they're playing Wilderness Reclamation. Chalice. It's probably like some Rhino nonsense, right? Sure. Is it Rhinomania? I'm playing against this. Oh, it's a Gleams combo. Is there something I can do to stop it on my main game? Zula board actually doesn't trigger, which is kind of tilt. I really did not realize my opponent was not a counterspell deck. Alright. Wow. Did they whiff? Big time? How? Alright. Great game. Great game. Amazing. What do they play, that deck? That deck's just so stupid. It's like basically, what do they play? Like, I just don't know. Like, when I play against it, it feels like nothing I do matters. Like, they lose and win themselves. Do you guys have a deck list for that deck? It's so stupid, but, you know, I really don't want to lose to it. Yeah, whatever. As we want the Thoughtseize as well. I guess some kind of removal could be good. Maybe force a bigger to kill the, like, the stupid clues. Maybe it's good. Rexa just makes much sense. Fata push, nah. Fiction Revoker, nah. You guys know what, like, how to play against that deck. So as we want to combo fast, definitely Grease is not where we want to be in this matchup. But leaving one just to have like the option. Hapatra could be good. I'm not really sure about Force of Vigor though, but it's good, it's good. You wanna go fast, so this is good. Oh, they got the greased. Like, is it really good against this deck? Probably not, right? They just go. They just either kill you or don't kill you, right? Like, it's not much to it. I think the force can be nice to like if they cast the thing and then you destroy two artifacts, maybe they just grief completely, right? We can go Dry Arbor. Alright, so this hand doesn't really do anything, right? Dry Arbor into Wolf. Two double core, more mullions. There's a turn 4 Yawgmoth with too slow, right? Yeah, it's just too slow, I think, for this matchup. Alright, this is better. I think this is better. I don't. My deck or their deck? Yeah, it is cool, right? Like this is a fun deck, mates. Like I actually don't want. I'm guessing I want to put back one Eldritch Evolution here. I used to play Ashok. Maybe it's a good deck against that deck because you can exile the grave. So definitely don't play anything below 3. I mean, if you lose, you just lose, right? Maybe I just don't want to give them green for no reason. Yeah, it's really cool. Alright, so I'm gonna shock and play the Ignore Hierarch. Could call for Dryad Arbor. I don't know how good that is. Maybe it's good. I wish I really want to draw like a 2-drop or a 3-drop now. Get off Messenger would be great. Get off Messenger into Yawgmoth wins the game in turn 3. It doesn't happen that often, but it's really cool because you know, so many moving pieces and so many things you can do and tricks, you know, like my opponent is like playing this bullshit. So that's not bad. So as I can hit them. I really don't want to play the AMI, I think. Alright, so I guess we just hit them. A 2-drop or a 3-drop would have been better there, but we take what we get, you know, guys. These are good. Maybe Eldritch in here, this for Get Off Messenger is better. And then following it up with Yawgmoth next turn. I don't know. Maybe this was a mistake, this attack. I could have called for Dry Arbor. Just seems bad. Alright, my opponent has 3 lands. I got Pithing Needle, this will be kind of fun, right? Alright, it's a Yak. So if I play Yak, I think the best is to play Yak and hold up Venkatcom, right? Let's do this properly. Play a land, black. So we can actually fetch Dry Arbor and then win the game next turn. Because then we can call next turn for like Get Off Messenger and Eldritch Hit for a second Get Off Messenger or something like this. They're fetching now. That's why you don't want to play Yavimaya. You want them to pay. So if they have a permanent creature, Yawgmoth can answer it. Especially with the second glimpse, you know. Did it have just? Oh, right. Ow. That's brutal. Okay, I need to bring Veil of Summer. That's a good point. Alright, so I get bounced, and then, fuck me, yeah, that's fine. You go. Alright, that Yawgmoth bouncing was good. Good thing is, like, Yawgmoth can kill all sorts of creatures, and one misses land rocks, that's good for us. I'm gonna get my Dry Arbor now. I really don't want to draw it. That's so atrocious. I definitely should have should I dump this? So I have 4, I played, I have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's not enough for court. I could court for nothing really. I think just getting Yawgmoth down and attacking is the best play here. Then we can try to draw into Forge of Vigor maybe. There we will attack here. Hit them for 2. With Exalted. Nice land. Dude, Ignore Harry is just so legit. They take the 2, alright. Yeah. Maybe they cast his the Brazen Bar, we just kill it immediately. We kill it when they do the thing, right? We don't care. Alright. Calling for Rex Sage maybe was a play. May have a second Brazen Borrower. Fucking asshole. Should I sack the plant at least? No, it's really good to have it for the court later on. Alright. Alright, they found a land. So they can try to go for it right now. But they can also super weave. I need to bring in Veil of Summer, of course. Holy shit. Alright, they can draw cards, guys. They can only draw once, interestingly. Great deck. I think the coolest interaction... Huh. What are my favorite interactions? I think Veil of Summer is really good either playing Brazen Borrower. Like, for example, I don't know, that's like a lot of things, I guess, but I think the cool thing is that, for example, if you have like 3 Undying creatures, you can core for Dryad Arbor and then untap all the Undying creatures with Yawgmoth by sacrificing, and then you can court again. That comes up quite often, actually. Yeah, exactly. That's really that's nice. That's definitely cool. Alright, I guess Habata is just not good. Maybe we won this Strangler Geist. Code is a bit slow. Yeah, tapping the Wall of Roots and adding mana, it's also kind of nice. I like Force, I like Birds, I like Stranglegeist. I kind of like this hand. As I said, my opponent kills themselves as often as I kill them, right? So, like, Yawgmoth scored Eldritch Evolution, all of it opens like a turn 3, 4 kill, 4 kill probably, or close to it. I mean, and it's completely it's completely random, right? They take 3 cards and they get okay, mulligans to 4. Now with the Force of Vigor, you can mulligans to 3. Okay, I mean they don't really need that many cards, I guess. This is 3 lands. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's actually a cool one, actually. Okay, guys. It is cool, like one for sure. Button plays 3 cards in hands. Yeah. That's a good draw. So that means we don't get gotten by the thing anymore. So yeah, brazen borrower you can like also for example fetching a dryad arbor to tap it. Oh, another one that's really cool and it's pretty new. You can pitch endurance from your hand and then tap it for a chord before it gets sacrificed. That's I think pretty hot. You can also chord for endurance. Sorry, you can pitch endurance and sacrifice it to Yawgmoth before it gets sacrificed. So those things come up actually. Those things do come up. I'm finding it. I don't really know if I want to play this. Alright. So green, Anglergeist. They borrow me, I'll bail, the thing will fizzle. And next turn I can hold up the force. That's, yeah, it's relatively fast clock. Graph Messenger would make it a faster clock. May just go for it. Really? Okay, if they beat me here, it's such bullshit. Okay, you got a memory, cool. 3 cards there, guys. Okay, guys, let's draw. They casted the blue spell, so I'm gonna cycle my veil here. See that we can find something. That's hot. Mm. Okay, we just need to find a Chord of Calling before we draw our Zulaport. No, actually, we draw Zulaport is also fine. I have only 3 chords and a 1 Zulaport, but I'm gonna draw 19 cards. That doesn't do it right. Come on, boys. Clench. We can do it. Relate to the party, Chalice. Alright. We have like 9 more draws. Come on, man. Come on, boys. There you go. There we have it. I guess I just play Yavimaya. Does it matter? Let's play Yavimaya. Okay, they didn't win the lottery, guys. We won the lottery instead. Nice deck. Now my opponent's in the I hope he misclicks kind of plan. But I will not misclick. Your life total is going down, my life total is going up. We're still staying the same. Alright guys, we'll get the 5-0. Woo! That was hot. That was hot. I think the key here was cycling I mean, I didn't draw it off the Veil of Summer, but cycling the Veil of Summer was really good, right? Like, it got us one card closer to the court as well, if you think about it. So we gave us just the slightest chances to winning. We had 3 cores and 1 Zulaport, and we were gonna take 18. No, we're at 20, right? So we could take 19 draws and I win. Like, no, I need 1 life to combo. So I could take 18 draws out of, like, I wonder what are the odds, right? So they were saying, let's say there are 48 cards left in my deck. And I have 4 hits, and I have 18 sample, and I won 1. Like, actually not that high. It was like 85% to get it, but we got it. So justice was served. Okay. All right. So my last league, it was with Scales. I lost my 5-0. Let's see with the Yawgmoth today. That's one of the like lines, you know. That deck has this line. It's a pretty important line. Just to, if you have 2 undying creatures, you can sack them. Oh, wow. Did not expect that one. You can sack them. Is this the combo deck again? No, like you don't play Ursa of Nissa, no? You can sack them repeatedly to draw your whole deck as long as you have life, and eventually you can court or. There's a Renan 6-8 revealed. Alright, so instead of just jamming my Noble Hierarch and letting it die, what about I play my Yawgmoth and pass? So my opponent went turn 1 out of Nissa. Very interesting. I'm fun 0. Good 5-0. Alright. Are you minusing? Are you a minuser, opponent? To be honest, I could just court for your second Yawgmoth. So I can play Roll of Roots. I can court for second Yawgmoth, and then 1, 2, 3. If I draw a land, I win. I actually can just Eldritch. Sure. Not attacking you. They also didn't, get any value out of it. I have double court here. It's pretty good. And like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So do this, court. I know they can also ping my Wall of Roots, but could also have attacked it, maybe. So could I also have attacked this for 2? No, it's not that good. I think we got a second Yawgmoth. There's a nice interaction too, right? You can do a play like this one. Now we have a core for 6. A land is a Yawgmoth. And a Yawgmoth means that we draw a whole deck. Alright, let me land drops. I did that with both here. Play Yawgmoth. Pass. And win the next turn. I did that with both at Rand, so their minus is expensive. So yeah, we go here, here, black, black, Yawgmoth. And now we can draw a lot of cards, which is really no needs. Just pass here. Unless they have an answer for it, I'm not gonna draw. And they are like really hell bent in mana. Like, don't know what Nisa got a Ran, and then they miss land drops. I don't understand why you got a Ran if you don't have lands. Right? Alright, we won. I have no idea what we're playing against. I would say they're playing out of Nisas. They're playing probably Utopia Sprawls and all. Probably we won Force of Vigor. Maybe they play Blood Moon. Definitely won the Rex Age, that's for sure. I definitely also won the Abrupt Decay. What do you guys think they're playing? Oath of Nisa, red, green. Is it the like the Velomantius turn deck playing Oath of Nisa? No, right, no way. I was like, I'll be. I don't really know. I want Fatal Push, maybe not. Do I want Endurance? Like, Calling Ritual is good if they're playing, like, Cage and stuff. Maybe they are. I'll play one. Phyrexian Revoker. I mean, they play Counter the Great Creator. That's the one. Them. Okay, like, let's probably play Bloodmoon, right? Let's let me the Force of Vigors. Against the Blood Moon deck, Get Off Messenger gets a bit worse. We probably don't want to. We want to cut some amount of birds and maybe an Ignoble Hark also. So on the draw, you just don't want to have too many of those. Really don't know. But yeah, at the PC, mate, if you're feeling it, I have like a few of these. I have a lot of videos on Yawgmoth actually. I mean, if my buddy's a Blood Moon gamer, maybe I want to find a forest, right? I have a lot of videos on Yawgmoth, so you can watch them, and it took me, let's say, the first 3 or 4 leagues I played, I got pretty wrecked with Yawgmoth. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't win a lot, but then once you get it, it's just like, it becomes kind of a, you know what you're looking for, in the deck. You're like, okay, I'm going to play these now. I'm going to do this here. Opponent just shocks a Temple Garden. I Utopia Sprawl. Were they playing? What is this, man? Utopia Sprawl, Temple Garden, Oath of Nisa, Ren and 6. Interesting. Oh, that's a good one. So we're going to go ahead and blue. Wow, it's just Neef? Okay, we've been playing against Neef. Interesting. And maybe there will be no Blood Moon then. But still, Force of Vigor can be decent against Utopia Sprawl. We can go turn 3 Yawgmoths or turn 3 Grist, depending on what if they remove my Wall of Roots or not. There is an argument for blowing up that first. I mean, I just drew it now, right? So there's an argument for killing the Utopia Sprawl, but they may play a second one. This is neat for sure. Now I realize what I'm playing against. It's just the mana base before was just so confusing. Blue and green. Alright. The Fairy Roller of Time. Sure. They bounce. That's okay. We have to play it off the Wall of Roots. Sure. We shock here. Play Wall of Roots. We got our Yawgmoth down again and pass. Definitely kind of bad that we cannot court, but yeah. In paper this is also very fun in paper. Guard the lion. All right, so this is a guard that says Gaia Orifice Reverber. Okay, that's a big one against us actually. Wow, interesting deck for sure. So Kaia's good against us, that's for sure. This is a 3/5. You can get Yawgmoth. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't really do anything towards this guy. Then they play Gaia. Do we care? They can minus and yeah. We also can play Grist. Kill this. And then Court for Dry Arbor. I actually like this play. So no, so we go here. We go. Oh no, never mind. Black, green, green. Court of Calling. Oh no, shit. Grist. We kill the fairy. I can go for Dry Arbor next turn. Yeah. Sack here. We kill that guy. Down. What? It's also when it dies? Are you kidding me? So pushed. Holy shit, this card's so pushed. Oh boy. I did not realize this card was so insanely pushed. Such a cool deck. Holy shit. I did not realize my opponent was playing like the most pushed deck ever. Thanks for the follow, Mask of Illusion. I can actually call for another Yawgmoth here. And I have a force, so that card doesn't really do much. Alright, so let's see what my opponent's up to. Man, did I just witness this? All of Nisa resolves. Holy shit. If it's also when it dies, it's insane, this card. Oh man. It's like sitting behind the Assassin's Trophy, right? The trophy. That blue hanging, black, random 6 billions, sure. So they have Khan in hand, they have Kaya in hand. They land, sure. Let's see. They play it. Let's see they tap out. Tapping out opponent? I think I can get my Dry Arbor anchored for Yawgmoth. They have plus already, right? Yeah. I can fetch Dry Arbor, which is nice. I was like, why is it 5? Is that because of this thing? Oh, I don't have mana. Oh, black? Gotta push my walrus. Alright, so... I think I'm blocking. They have another fire push. Wow, they do. That's strong. There's a lot of fire pushes, boys. I think so. We need to bring in bales. We need to. Yeah, I see. Alright, so this dies. This dies as well. Now we fetch. Our grist is down. Line would be amazing, probably. Dude, I really need to kill this. Strong. Okay. So I attack Ran. Look at 3. Play black, play green, grist. Good plus. Block, but probably the best just to sack. Kill these. This is really strong. I should have killed that last turn, not the fairy. Okay, let's see if this grist survives. I don't think they have hit. Oh no, it doesn't survive, of course. Oh man, I'm getting wrecked here. Alright, so my opponent's like playing. Oh, also these. The one is like playing all of it. Ashok too. Alright, so we won the case. We won Bells of Summer. Alright, we need to change the strategy. This looks actually pretty good. No. Maybe because they're playing Karn, we may want 1 for the Vigo. We want the Rex Sage for sure. We want the Bales. Yeah, we definitely want the Grists. Drop Decay, like Hapatra Ploy we don't need. On the play, I like playing the 40 Novel Hierarchs. Alright. They also play, yeah. I think play the push just to kill the thing, the Arbor Elf. Wolverine is not so good against Wolf. I'll got a grist. It's good, but it's also... So that game went downhill when my opponent just murdered my board. And also the fact that they got to draw a card of the... Okay. So basically they're kind of a ramp deck, so we want to stop the ramp. And I think if we land the Yawgmoth, we can do it. And we have built a summon for the pushes now, which should give us a good chance. And my opponent's playing like in a Greedlord mana base. Like they're playing 5-color card to rely on. You know, that's why the first game they just didn't do anything. Like, that's just what happens, right? I mean, this. So actually, do I want Ignoble? I think Ignoble higher into like go for Dire or for just play Yawgmoth. You go. They have push. They probably have push. All right. Sure. Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth. Yo. When I'm playing the correct or when Tomat. Is it the correct one? This is definitely not the correct one. I think this is the one that triggers people the most, so. Fetchga! Oh, green again? Wow. Arbor Elf. Sure. Arbor Elf? Yes, bro. We can only call for Rex Sage. And go for Zulapor Cutthroat though. I want to call for like a Novel Hire most likely, or maybe a Wall of Roots. You go. 4 cards in my opponent's hand. They have 6 mana right now. Art the Lion, sure. They can play blue with that land. Yeah, they can't really cast it. Oh. That ever just dies, though. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. I think we just get a wall roots here. Hmm. I'll go ahead and draw a few cards. They're complete opt-out, right? So if I find a... It's 30 Yawgmoth. Let me draw like 7 cards or something. Oh, Veil of Summer is really great. Like, I love this. Alright, so sack here, sack there. Alright, Strangler Geist. So I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the Ignoble Hierarch, hold up Veil of Summer, and you go opponent. And this is a human too, right? So I can block it with Yawgmoth. And next turn we have the Veil also. Like, we have the Veil from the Wall Roots. Yeah, exactly. Come, Yawgmoth helps against Kaya. Veil of Summer helps against, obviously, everything they play. They have the Fairy Time Raveler. So if they cast it, I'm just gonna Veil. I also don't want to draw too many cards just in case they play some random burn or something. They have 3 mana only, 4 mana now. I don't know what they can really get. So it's like basically 5-color Super Friends with Card the Lion. I didn't realize that this card drew a card whenever the Planeswalker died. It's pretty hard. So they play Kaya, target here. I will actually just flip it and wait for the Fatal Push. Because they can actually blue, green. Alright, so very. So I think their only out is like Fatal Push here at this point. They have 1 card. We can just get a Zulaport Cutthroat. Play a 3rd. Yeah, they bounce that. Fine. Fetch. Like, if they play it again, they're just dead. Unless they play... What? Black? Sure. Cool deck, mate. Cool deck. I like the RAM package. I did the same when I made Heliod popular. Grist also. That's cool. Right, that should be it. That should be game. So what we do here, play a Counting Garden first. Make a token. make green, play Yawgmoth. Then go like green, 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 Eldritch Evolution, my plant to get a Zulapur Cutthroat. Sure. And then we go, you get a minus counter. Yep. Easy. Bible? This day is so good, dudes. Alright. 3-2 today. M5-0. Not bad. Not bad. Third trophy. Easy peasy. Accumulating more QPs I can use. Nice, nice. Yeah. It's really good, right? I think I made some changes to the deck. I'll take a quick screenshot. So I made some changes to the deck. I'll explain them now. So what I'm testing this league, and it really worked out well, is I got the Essence Warden and a land, which was a Colony Garden, for 2 Birds of Paradise and a 3rd Grist, Hunger Tide. So now we have 3 Grists. So then we have, I think these cards work really well together. You have 1-drops, then you can play your Grist on turn 2, and you can kill whatever your opponent's doing, like a fucking monkey or whatever. And this can be forced, which is decent. And also, if against like a grindy matchup, you can go this turn to make a dude, and basically with a court or something, you can go for Yawgmoth the turn after, right? Because you have 1, 2, 3. So you have 3 lands, plus this, and this makes 2. Well, you cannot really cover for Yawgmoth, but whatever. That's fine. But like, it really sets up Yawgmoth nicely to have Grist. Like the curve of Yawgmoth, Grist into Yawgmoth is very, very good. Because you have 2 things to sacrifice. So in general, it plays really well to have 1-drops with the Grist. So I cut the Birds of Paradise when MH2 was released, but I brought them back in and it was really nice. We played against 2 and 6 decks and they were still very good. The Abada has not been so relevant, but it's very good to have it. So basically, the main deck is super tight right now. Like, basically, we're playing multiples of many, and the only one-offs that we have is Zulapur, Cutthroat, and Hapatra. And I think that's nice. I used to play also Gilded Goose instead of the Birds of Paradise, but it was so awkward, you know? Like, the life almost never came in handy. And then but it actually was kind of, it was kind of game losing. You didn't have the birds, right? So, like, it was kind of game losing actually, playing this turn 1 and then having to sack it to play a Graph Messenger, and then you're a dude down. That's pretty bad. Then the sideboard, I'm a bit all over the place. The cards I'm sure about is definitely Veil of Summer. This deck is really good at having mana up for Veil of Summer, so I think it's one of the better Veil of Summer decks. Chalice of the Void for sure. Golden Ritual was fantastic, because it's like, not only does it deal with creatures, but also does enchantments and stuff that sometimes you have a hard time. I love Force of Vigor in this meta. I think it's great. I love Endurance, was pretty relevant in the Jean match. Rex Edge is a must in this deck, never cut it. Abrupt Decay and Fatal Push just to diversify my removal a bit. Like, these are like the one-offs all. You know, all of these cards, there's better cards for it. Mask of Illusion, thanks for following me, I appreciate it. So, like, for example, Thoughtseize is better to have, like, something like that actually answers the problem instead of just discarding and hoping that your opponent only has 1 card. Because this doesn't really progress your plan. And Fatal Push is great, but, you know, sometimes if people play freaking Morktide, and you're, like, sad. And Abrupt Decay is great because it hits things that are non-creatures, which is also very relevant, like Planeswalkers, right? And also, Phyrexian Revoker is the other one-off that I can fetch. I'm not sure about it. Didn't bring it in this matchup, which probably should have. Because it was all Planeswalkers. But yeah, it is really good you can court for this, though. It comes up a relatively large amount of time versus decks like the ones we just play against. But yeah, I think this is like, I think the unique challenge of the Void right now, you're playing Modern for all this glimpse bullshit. It was super nice because my opponent glimpsed me, and then I beat them with the Yawgmoth next turn on turn 4, which is awesome when it happens. And it was thanks to having more birds and stuff, right? So also this makes it so you are more likely to kill turn 3. Because one of the only turn 3 kills this deck has is like turn 1 birds, Into turn 2, get off Messenger. Into turn 3, Eldritch Evolution into Yawgmoth. So of course, if you play more birds, that's gonna happen just a little bit more often, right? So that's nice. The mana base I liked. I didn't really suffer with anything. I really like both having Urborg and Yavimaya because it allows you to save your Venom Catacombs for when you need to fetch Dry Arbor, and it prevents you from taking damage from Northern Pylon, which can be relevant. So overall, I really like the mana base. I think this is just great. Alright guys, that will be the stream for today. Food was fun.